Today we're going to be talking about somebody with a holy name. He goes by the name of Shuah. But I can assure you there's absolutely nothing holy about what this man does. Like, in all honesty, he's on demon timing 24/7. But you know what? I really didn't want to go through this pain by myself. So if I had to see it, so will you.
First, let me say I'm sorry. Second, let me say, are you my cabbages? Because I would love to yell at your name as you're being destroyed.
I think it's time to call a trusted adult, because this is gonna be a rough one, I'm not gonna lie. Now, this man is a dirty talking specialist, truly top of his class. Like, you cannot tell me that there's anybody that's better than this man. Like, show me one person that's better than this man right now. Well, unless...
Are you lost, girl?
I don't know, he might have competition with him, but one thing that sets this man apart from everyone else is he gives his fans what they want. And what his fans have been wanting is a little bit of degradation. Like, you've been a bad boy or a bad girl, yeah? Okay, guys, this isn't even me. This is just AI, okay? It's not me. Trust me, I don't act like this.
Oh, so now we're begging. I'd call you pathetic, but I don't want to give you the sick satisfaction when I know praise would do you equally well. If you want it so badly, you're gonna have to be good for me. Neil. That's right. Good job, baby. Keep it up and you might just get a treat.
First of all, what treat? I genuinely want to know, like, what treat is he giving us? But keep in mind, this is fan requested. Well, fan requested. You know, this is what the people wanted. This is democracy in action. Come on now. Fight for your freedom. Well, for the freedom for him to just say that you need to be good for him. See, now that you know this information, you can understand where he's coming from, you know? Like such a selfless man. But yeah, remember to follow his orders, because, you know, he looks like a menace to society. Truly a threat. Like, you don't want to get on his bad side.
Hey, y'all seem to respond to degradation the most, so let me ask you, is that what you wanted? Were you too afraid to ask for praise? Was it because it could be taken away? Are you trembling? I thought I smelled coward, but I wasn't sure. Next time, ask for praise. We both know you can't handle this.
You know, when he was asking whether we were trembling, best believe that there was the wrong sort of shiver that went down my spine. You know, that whole situation just engaged my fight or flight response. Like, don't do that again, bro. But honestly, I think it's time for you to hide your partners. Like, keep in mind, he is bi, so he'll take both. He'll take your girl and your man. Like, come on now. And on top of all of that, degrade you in the process. What are you going to do in that situation? Honestly, imagine a situation like that. Like, that has got to be one of the most ridiculous yet funniest experiences to ever happen to anybody. Like, imagine being in a situation like that. Like, isn't it such a lovely day?
I know, right?
Like, the sun's out.
I love it.
Nature
So
is
amazing.
such a beautiful thing, you know?
God.
Hey, I want you, and I want you. What are you talking about, bro?
I beg your pardon?
What is he talking
Is he
about?
okay? He's lost.
What? I said I want the both of y'all
Excuse me, what?
right now. Dude, just stop.
Oh my god, no.
We're gonna go. Like,
We're gonna leave.
come on now.
What a
Be
weirdo.
serious. See, now I gotta degrade you.
Excuse me,
You've been a
what?
bad boy,
No.
and you've been a bad
Oh
girl.
my goodness, what is wrong with
You
him?
know what? Maybe we should hear him out, you know?
What?
Maybe
Are you okay?
we should listen to
No.
what he has to say.
No,
Like,
no, he's weird, no.
he might be onto something.
No.
Guess I'll take your man then. And then they live happily ever after, you know? Just two bros enjoying life together. But then again, there's no way it could be worse than what we just saw, so.
One of you asked me to degrade you, but what makes you worthy of my degradation? You think you're something special. You're nothing. You know, you think you're something worth my wait, I'm doing it. You got me. Puh. You like that? You into that? Whatever.
Okay. Like, oh my God, bro. Look at him gatekeeping degradation now. Like, we're evolving. But you hear that? Like, 20 people just fell down on their knees because they couldn't get degraded by him now. You know? It's a sad day. But you want to know the opposite of telling somebody that they've been bad? All right, don't hold this against me, okay? Don't hold this against me. It's telling them that they've been good. See, he's also a specialist when it comes to praising people, you know? You've been so good. But honestly, he really is Hall of Fame status. Truly the greatest of all time. There's no one better than him at it. It might be his personal favorite thing to do. So it's a win-win.
Darling, I can tell you've been desperate for it, but I'll do it just for you. doing such a good job, aren't you? Keep up the good work. You're making me so very proud. Oh, good job.
I just want to know what this looks like from an outsider's point of view. Like, there's no way this does not look insane. Oh, darling. You've been so good for me.
Hey, bro, can you stop? Can you stop, bro? We're tired. Every single day you do this without rest, man. Can you stop? Please, just stop it, man. Oh my God.
I realize now there's been a drought. I haven't been praising you enough, and I'm so sorry. So please, let me try again. You are doing such a good job for me, and I am so very proud of you. Oh, baby, good job.
Well, okay. At first I was gonna be like, no need to apologize for the lack of praise. I know there's a drought, but I would prefer if there was a famine instead, you know? Like, we're not fiending for this. But then he had to go and kiss the mic. And if anyone had headphones, good luck. I know you felt that in your soul. Like, please, public apology on the World Wide Web for everyone to see. But guys, he also likes to show off his dominant side, you know? Like, he really has that dom energy, and he will tell you that. Also, never quote me on never saying that, like, ever, you know?
Don't worry, you'll make me happy no matter what you do, as long as you do exactly what I tell you to. Oh, good job.
Guys, you see that dom energy? It's the same energy as Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony. Like, truly a menace to society. But honestly, you heard the man. If he says jump, you say, how high? If he tells you to jump off a cliff, what do? You do it. If he tells you to commit mass genocide on a group of people and their only crime was existing, what do? Honestly, you probably shouldn't do that. Like, you might go to prison.
You don't think I know what you want? I can read your mind with the slightest glance. I know exactly what you want, and I am more than willing to give it to you.
Hold on. What is he gonna give us? Please don't. Like, he's a man of God. You know, there's no way. Like, at this point, we all know what we're signing up for. But the one thing that I want to know is who's gonna volunteer as tribute? Because it can't be me, you know, like, it's so good that it could not be me. It has to be someone else.
You know, I'm a little confused. All these boys think they're so good, yet I can't hear them barking for me. Now bark.
Oh, wow. Okay. Like, demanding somebody to bark for you, even with the context that we have, is crazy. Like, please keep this in a confined space, like the bedroom. Like, the whole world doesn't really need to know. But guys, random question. Do you like being called a brat? Because if you do, then you already know the drill. Like, this is the guy for you. See, for some reason, he really likes to call the listener a brat. So guys, seriously, behave yourselves. This man is on some serious business. Like, you really gotta behave.
It seems as if you enjoy it when I call you a brat. Why? Is it because you want to think of yourself as rebellious, as strong? I know you'll crumble. You always do. A little bit of a challenge, well, I can see the fun in that. But let's not kid ourselves. I know exactly what you want.
You want to know who is also rebellious? Joan of Arc, like the patron saint and defender of France. You want to know what happened to her? Burned at the stake because she didn't listen to Charlemagne. Also, he keeps saying that he knows what we want. Now, I don't want to be too curious, but what do we want? Like, what do we actually want? Like, what if he just wants to rob us at gunpoint? And he basically just says, this is what we wanted. Like, you never know, because these streets are not safe.
Darling, you can be a brat all you want. But when you hear my voice in the quietest parts of the night, whispering to you, oh, I love how good you are for me, you'll have to admit, I've won.
Don't do that. Please don't. Like, you couldn't imagine how scary it would be if somebody was in your room or whispering to you in your ear, saying, I love how good you are for me. I'm highly uncomfortable speaking like that. And I also don't really want to hear the word brat ever again in my life. You know, I can go live the rest of my life never hearing that word ever again. But he can also be a little bit extra. When I say a little bit, you know, just a tiny bit. Like, it's not too much. Just a little bit.
Hey there, I caught you staring. No, I don't mind. I just thought if you want to taste so badly, you should just ask. It's rude to salivate like that. You're making a mess.
What? Who's salivating? Yo. And also, hold on, if what we are tasting is not the delicious and nutritious fruit and vegetable that come from the earth's soil, then what are we truly tasting? What are we tasting, bro? Like, let's not act naive. We know what he's talking about, but, you know, what are we really tasting? But imagine drooling over a video like this. Like, literally salivating at a video like that. Like, guys, let's keep our composure. Like, what? Like, I know this man has people turning into a little flood, but let's keep our composure, guys.
I used to try to avoid teasing you too much, but then I developed a taste for it, and now I can't get enough. So I don't think I'll be stopping anytime soon. I hope you look forward to it as much as I do.
You know what? You can stop. Like, I pinky promise you're all good, bro. Like, it's okay. The world will continue functioning properly if you stop. But you know what? He's not even a bad guy. Like, he constantly wants you to improve in your life. Like, he's the best motivator anyone could ever ask in their entire life because he helps you do better. Or does he?
Listen here, you little brat. You are going to take care of yourself and be kind to yourself if you want any praise out of me, all right? I am sick and tired of waiting around, watching you waste away and not giving yourself an ounce of kindness. So you get some water, get some rest, and tell yourself something nice. Otherwise, no praise for you. Okay?
Honestly, at this point, the word brat is giving me PTSD. Like, I don't want to hear that word ever again. But look at him telling us to do better. Like, he's telling you to go outside with nature, telling you to eat healthy, get your rest, as well as stay hydrated. And I will not be listening to none of that whatsoever. Matter of fact, might do the opposite. You never know. Like, what I'm hearing is CIA torture material.
Hey, love, it's getting really, really late. Could you consider getting some rest, or at least closing your eyes for a few moments? I know you've had a long day, and I just want to make sure you're getting enough sleep, okay? Take care.
Oh my God, guys. You know what he is? Marriage material. Like, he really is adamant on you getting your rest and going to sleep. Wait, hold on. What is he going to do to you while you're asleep? Honestly, knowing him, he'll probably just sing you a lullaby while staring into your soul and saying, "You've been real good for me." But he just made an offer that certain people cannot refuse. Like, he's going to give up control. Like, can you take control of this man? Like, you're not hearing me. Can you take control of this man? Like,
you so desperately want to listen, but what if I told you to take control? Could you do it? Could you lead the way? Could you make me submit? I would love to see you try, and then try harder.
honestly, at this point, he wins. He wins. I cannot do any more of this. I just can't. I cannot. I'm sorry. But if we're being real, this is catered to a specific audience. I am not that specific audience, very clearly, but you know, it's obviously catered to a certain demographic of people. But if I did see somebody from that specific demographic looking at one of these videos, will I look at them like they need to go to therapy? Probably, but I can respect the hustle. So, you know, if there's an audience for it, I don't really care. But anyways, it's been AERA Dark, the greatest dirty talker of all time. There's honestly no competition of who's up there. It's clearly me. Like, what? Anyways, you can like and subscribe this video if you want, and I'll see you guys next time if I upload. All right, I'm out.